Hey folks, at the movies with Philm. You know how you get, you got to make decisions. First this one calls out to me, where me? Then I hear over my shoulder, this one over here. This is a hard decision for me to make. I don't know which one. First it's one, then it's the other. Got to make a decision. Well, this kind of reminds me of the film that we're going to be watching tonight, believe it or not. The film we're watching tonight is Metropolis. Wonderful silent film, 1927. Probably Fritz Lang's most interesting, at least, if not one of his best silent films. Of course, he's going to make a great spate of sound films in Germany early on and in the United States and back in Germany near the end of his career. Metropolis. Wonderful movies, had a lot of influence over time. It's a film that is about, well, that standard division that you find sometimes in science fiction. The division between what? Well, like this hat and that hat. Between this is the hands that do the work. So if I wear this hat, okay, I'm like the laborers who create the machines that run society. But if I maybe wear this hat, hey, I don't know if this one fits the thinker so much, but this is the thinker, the brains. Now, the division in Metropolis is between the brains, or how society is actually divided up, is between the brains and the hands. The people who do the work are slaves. Slaves to their machines. Matter of fact, they're sort of like the Borg in Star Trek The Next Generation in some ways. Tied to their machines, tied to actually doing sort of meaningless work. Almost like bees in a hive. And up, separate from them, are the thinkers, who do not get their hands dirty. Matter of fact, they have no contact with the dirty underworld. Well, there's an individual, however, who seems to, have a hankering to go down and see what it's like down there. And he goes down into a thinker goes down into the underworld, if you will, and he witnesses the horror of the laborers. And what he also discovers is a wonderful woman named Maria, played by Philm. And Maria is sort of the pseudo-religious labor union individual who speaks eloquently to the workers about their plight and about their, what to do about their plight, which of course upsets some of the thinkers. There are some thinkers up there who do know what's going on down there. And they recognize that Maria, being the great rabble-rouser that she is and leader that she is, could actually cause some problems down there. So, Rotwang, what a great guy. Rotwang, played by Rudolph Klein, rogue, mad scientist, in the frame of the old Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein situation, but this man is more of a pawn of the industrialists who is going to create a Maria robot. Capture the real Maria, send the Maria robot down there, and this Maria robot is a wild one and sends them into other directions than, the way that she was leading before. This film has a nice look. Futuristic cities, great views of the underworld and the machines that they work on. I'd like to hear from you on this one. There's a Madonna video out there that has a real sort of take on the Metropolis look. Do you know that video? Shoot me an email if you remember that email. A little bit of a trivia piece for you. Sometimes I like to plant these little things. This is a wonderful Fritz Lang film, 1927. It is one that I think you're going to enjoy quite a bit. It still holds up after all of these years. Well, folks, I don't know which hat to pick. I think this is the one. Not to give away anything, but I think this is the hat that I will wear. Likewise, my hand will be joined with my other hand, like the brain and the, hand needs to be joined. Hopefully there'll be peace and harmony in this world. Little piece of trivia. Bridget Helm was intended to be in Bride of Frankenstein. Likewise, she was the first pick to be in von Sternberg's Blue Angel. It'd be interesting to see if she was in Blue Angel, what the future of that she would have as opposed to what Marlene Dietrich would have out of the Blue Angel experience. Well, Fritz Lang, one of our favorite filmmakers, M, Scarlet Street, Siegfried, name them. There's a lot of films that he has made. This one holds up well. Roll 'em, Smokey.